just came from the Congo.
Did you really? What were you there for?
Doing a story on ape trafficking and actually spent time with the pygmies.
Ape trafficking? Like what?
Apes are being trafficked.
So people are selling them?
Gorillas, chimpanzees, they're illegally being snatched. Baby gorillas go for tens of thousands of dollars.
What do people do with them?
They sell them to private zoos and people who just want to have animals in their houses. A lot of them end up in the UAE. And it's very, very
private
sad.
Zoos?
People who don't know what to do with their money and they like exotic animals, and so they own chimpanzees and even gorillas. It's crazy.
I remember when I had Mike Tyson on, he was explaining to me how he got into lions, lions and tigers.
Tigers, yeah.
And it was basically, I think, wasn't he saying that he was talking to a guy about cars? And the guy was, like what kind of cars he wants to buy. And the guy was like, hey, you want a lion?
Really? And that's how he got into it?
Mike had tigers.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, which is just insane. And apparently when you have a tiger, the tiger will listen to you, but no one else, which is terrifying. So you have this enormous predatory animal that you don't let kill things and has these deep genetic desires to catch things and kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally what it's like taking. It's taking a creature that has a genetic propensity for a very specific thing and denying them that thing and then hoping that they don't revert.
Yeah, it's insane. It's everything that's wrong with it.
Well, it's crazy. Do you know that there's more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in all the wild of the world?
I do. We did a story on tigers, too. And
Texas has the #1 population of tigers in captivity in private collections.
Yeah, it's crazy. We visited the Doc Antle.
What's that?
The Doc Antle. Do you remember? Did you watch Tiger King?
I did.
So we were filming with, we talked to Joe Exotic and Doc Antle. Do you remember Doc Antle?
Which one was he? Is he the guy that ran the sex cult?
Safari, kind of, yes.
Is he the guy, the weird
guy with
all the
several wives
girls?
Or girls? Yeah, that's the one. So we were filming that before Tiger King came out. And actually, Tiger King was great because a lot of people wanted to watch our doc because Tiger King became so popular. But we did an episode about that. And it all started because the idea that there are more tigers in captivity in the United States, in Texas, to be even more precise. I didn't know that it was just in Texas, but in the U.S.
They have them in Oklahoma, but Texas has some pretty wacky laws when it comes to the ownership of animals. Yeah. There's in many ways, it's a success story for some animals. Like there's animals like oryx that are endangered in their natural habitat, but are prevalent and hunted in Texas. It's very strange. Like I went to a ranch in South Texas recently to hunt wild white-tailed deer and an animal called nilgai, which is an Indian animal that evolved around tigers. This is a crazy animal, really bizarre-looking animal. But they're all over the place. They have so many of them here. And they just have these enormous ranches, tens of thousands of acres. And they have all these animals from other countries there. Like we were driving around, we saw letways and oryx and all these like bizarre exotics that they're all over Texas. And the thing about them is there's no hunting regulations in terms of like wildlife conservation will put limits and tag limits on animals because they're controlling the population and they want to make sure that the populations are healthy. And so like if you're in an area, like say if you want to hunt mule deer in a very protected specific area, there's thousands of people apply for tags, but a very limited number of people get them, and there's a very specific area you can hunt in. And this is all done, and that money all goes to wildlife conservation. It all goes to park rangers and protecting habitat, and it's a very successful and really well-organized and well-funded plan. In Texas, there's none of that. It's private property, so you can hunt these animals 365 days a year.
Wow.
And they're owned by the people who own the property. But again, in many ways, it's a success story because by giving these animals value, they have an incentive to keep their population strong and healthy. And so you have this enormous population of these exotic animals here.